We have 9 randomizer presets left in this ever-growing tier list as we decide what the greatest randomizer presets of all time are. And, oh, please don't. No! You would think, oh, the speedrunner wants to play the speedrun preset, right? You have no idea. You have no idea what this is. Oh, all right, let's hop into it. So this is the speedrun preset. You could tell in my voice, I'm really excited for this one. Dude, I haven't played speedrun in such a long time. So the basis of this preset is a lot of the out-of-logic, glitchless skips that you've seen me do all throughout the various different randomizers that we've done on this channel. Speaking of, if you're watching on the channel, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, all that stuff. It helps me out in the algorithm if you want to watch more randomizers. But essentially, anytime I skip logic via getting like out-of-logic flight with like a transformation in gravity boots or something like that, it allows you to peek into the deeper layers of complexity, essentially allowing you to just skip extra relics. In speedrun, all of that stuff is in logic, and it's also required. So pretty much all of the possible glitchless skips are in logic and can be required. Some of the worst ones, I'm just hoping it doesn't happen. I'm just praying it doesn't happen, which is thrust sword, solo thrust sword to get fairy card. That's probably the worst speedrun skip in the game. That is glitchless. We're on Jewel Sword, gotcha. And it sucks ass. Starry Light. Oh, this has the item randomization too. Increases rare item appearance. Oh, son of a bitch. So we have the item stat randomization on as well. So I'm pretty sure this is basically just safe logic, except it's a modified safe logic to keep all of those speedrun skips in logic. Nice. Heart refresh. Did you know Circus Clown's song was originally written as a Czech military march entitled Entry of the Gladiators? Checks out. Nice, nice, nice. I guess the last thing I'll say about this preset is it is intended to be glitchless. So these are all glitchless speedrun skips. We're not going to be seeing any out of bounds or Richter skip or anything like that. That stuff is not intended. But everything else is on the table. So all of the advanced movement tech that is not like a glitch that allows you to explore more of the castle is in logic. Oh! Dude, my computer is fucking struggling, man. I think it's like a Windows 11 issue where like once per stream minimum, my computer goes into fucking Neo slow down, dodge the bullets mode. Am I using the launcher? No. I have no interest in using the launcher personally. Hunter sword. Is that any good? How can a sword that looks this cool suck so much ass? Wow. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome.
Tribute. You steal
What up, Dark SSB?
and make them your slaves.
Currently in Twitch mobile hell, but we're cooking. We cook, we cook. Thank you for the prime, I appreciate it. I imagine priming on the new mobile app is probably impossible. I don't personally see a point in using the launcher because I'm already used to just doing everything myself. So, like, I don't see it. Whoa. I'm sure other people find value in it, but I have yet to feel like there's any value in using the launcher for me. Do I have a singular Chrome tab open? Oh, yeah. Oh, Chrome says that it needs 64 gigabytes of memory to run the picker wheel randomizer wheel in the background. Damn. It has a built-in randomizer. Oh, so it like has the code from Soden.io essentially on it, so you don't open up the web page. That's interesting. Again, I just I don't know. Ow. I just don't see a use case for really needing it for me personally. Because that's all stuff I can just do manually, you know? Google in a huge antitrust lawsuit right now. That actually has me somewhat worried for YouTube and the future of YouTube. But we'll see. Obviously, Google being sued for antitrust is valid, for sure. And honestly, they've gotten too big for their britches because they're fucking putting goddamn AI in everything now, and I hate it. I never thought I would be the old man yelling at the clouds, but boy, oh boy. Great sword. Oh, no! Well, at least it's decent. But we might be in thrust sword required for the books. At the very least, it's not a bad thrust sword. So it's fine. It could be worse. What's the really bad one? The limp one? I forget the name of it off the top of my head because it's so ass. S-Stock, yeah. Because you can technically do it with S-Stock, but it's so much worse. Because it doesn't, like, float you in the air. Also, just to show, like, this would normally not be in Logic, but thrust swords are actually in, like, there's a reason why a thrust sword showed up in a relic location, because it's in Logic that you use the thrust sword to move around. I find it hilarious that they're only getting sued because their products suck now. Well, yeah, if you're a monopoly and everyone, like, if you want to look at it logistically, maybe it's not moral, maybe it's not good, but if you're a monopoly, but you kind of be producing, like, good shit while you're a monopoly, people are going to give you the pass. Like, people aren't going to look into it. You're not going to get a bunch of small suits popping up here and there that lead to larger, like, class action or just, like, you know, investigations. No fairy card required. No fairy card required yet. We don't know that for a fact yet. I forget what the complexity is in Speedrun. Either way, like, at the very least, if you're going to be a monopoly, you can't be a monopoly and also be bad. Like, people are going to get on your ass for that, you know? Terminus, is that any good? Black Sword strong versus holy? Meh. I'll try and punch him. I don't think I have enough strength to do this the correct way, but... Okay, it's fine. You know what? Eat this! Oh shit, he dodged it! How? That's my strongest attack! Whoa. Yeah, no, it's time to murder. Hit him with the murder attack. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm dead. I'm stuck in the corner! Let me out! Ah! We're fine, not even close. So now, there's a couple of things that are still in Logic. I think we can still try and do other stuff first. Like, I don't know. I think Outer Wall can still give us something. Because I think Speedrun is complexity 7, if I remember correctly. So just because we found Jewel of Open here doesn't mean it's necessarily like a linear progression thing. Yeah, 10 werewolves and 10 minotaurs in the same boss fight would be so much better. For real, on God, no cap. Someone should make a ROM hack where it's every boss fight except it's just 10 of them in the same room. Yeah, progressing can also be at keep, which is why I kind of want to do outer wall, because outer wall will then lead to keep. And I could just warp back here later to go to caverns, because I kind of don't want to go to caverns this early if there are other options. Fight. Minimum complexity is 9. It used to be 7. It definitely used to be 7, man. I don't know what they did. I don't know what they did to my sweet summer child. Or I'm probably thinking of a different preset. But I feel like back in the day it used to be 7. But they also didn't used to use the item randomization. The item sprite randomization. So probably what they did is once that version of the randomizer that allowed for the item sprite randomization to be a thing, it probably just inherits safe logic. Yeah, they just used safe as a background for it. Well, with that in mind, I should probably just go to the caverns. Now that I know it's complexity 9, like that adds 2 extra possible steps, which means that it's probably going to be very linear. I don't see much speedrunning. Yeah, that's why everybody hates this preset. Is because it's called speedrun, but it's actually one of the most agonizing, most slow and annoying presets to play. Because you can't, like, skip logic to make things easier. This is technically possible. I don't think it's in logic, though. It is not. Yeah, no. There's, like, a way to do... No, you need leapstone to make it possible. I lied. If you have leapstone plus thrust sword, it's technically possible, but really hard. Die. Did anyone else just realize that Jewel of Open are baby locks to keep Alucard safe from water? You think so? Please don't die to Scylla. Echo of Bat, I think, is actually literally useless in this preset. It does nothing. Because Bat on its own is progression into the Spike Breaker room. Young boys should stay away from the church. Well, you know. Dracula has reasons to distrust the church. Dracula is actually a good father theory. I mean... He is a good father if you care about his own, like, worldview. Like, there's nothing about his worldview that is anti-Alucard. In fact, he's even like, yo, join me. We're doing some lit shit over here, bro. You want to get in on this? And Alucard is just kind of a baby and is like, no, I kind of like humans, actually. My mommy said I should like the humans. Fucking mama's boy. Can I get some defense? 4 defense? Oh, I had all these gems. That's probably reason enough to go to Outer Wall, actually, now that I think about it. Dracula respects Alucard's name change. Yeah, Dracula's a good dad. He's not a good person. But he's a good dad. For sure. Please be Tulkas. This is ass. Like, yeah... am I kind of soft locking myself down here maybe a little bit? Maybe. But also, this seed sucks doo-doo shit and fart, so I don't really care. Bro, Blue Knuckles is terrible. It wasn't Tolkus, it was Tolk ass. True. My stats are so ass, and the seed is so ass, I'm actually getting life max ups to prevent myself from dying. Imagine your name was Prolg, and your son renamed himself to Glorp. Glorpers rise up. Okay, Spike Breaker is nice, but it's not progression of any kind. Can I escape with just... I mean, I can escape with just thrusting, but it's not ideal. No, you cannot backdash cancel with Blue Knuckle, because it's slow as hell. Save split at entrance. For what, Grand Falloon? Nah. I'm just gonna go Outer Wall. I'm gonna go Outer Wall, I'm gonna go Castle Keep, because at least I'm progressing stuff. And if I find Leapstone or, like, anything that gives me a little bit of extra height, then I can do all those other checks. Meanwhile, Grand Falloon with Soul of Bat. There's a 0% chance Grand Falloon has Soul of Bat. Well, there's like a 0.01% chance.
Tribute.
Megidos, thank you for the 7 months of Prime. I appreciate that.
Make them your slaves.
Hell yeah. Thanks for all the subs, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, Thrust Sword alone isn't enough to do anything, really, in the mines. I went down there to try and break progression a little bit. Like, it's the one out of logic thing I think I could have done. But, you know. It didn't end up helping. Maybe a shield? No, just moldy turkey. Dude, look at the range on this fucking Blue Knuckles, man. You have to be, like, inside their asshole. You gotta fist them right in the asshole, or else it doesn't work. All right, this video is getting demonetized. Oh, yeah, they heal off of dark damage for whatever reason. You know what plants need? Darkness. Makes sense, game. Photosynthesis? More like, what's the opposite of photo? Yeah, video synthesis. I don't know. Oh. Whatever. MP3 synthesis. Remember, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch sub. That is true. Amazon Prime does give you a free Twitch sub. Once per month. It's the Jeff Bezos tax. Where we tax Jeff Bezos. By using his Prime against him. We're stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. It's like a Robin Hood-esque. All right, let's check this in case it's like just Leapstone. Because I'm pretty sure at this point, Leapstone doesn't give us any extra locations to check. Well, it gives us access to the mines, actually, so it's probably unlikely. Maybe Leapstone would be locked somewhere else. I don't know. Dark Metamorphosis. More like Dark Metamorpha Piss. Who up Robin they hoods? Yeah, we should get this just in case. That was an epic joke. Thank you. I tried really hard. I actually took 12 years of comedy school. That's why I'm so funny. Vibeometer just went off. TMI, Fran. I usually keep my Vibeometer in the bedroom. What the? Didn't I have 12 years of Soten school? Okay, I didn't want to admit it. It's 12 years of clown school, all right? Where they teach you how to speedrun Soten and how to be a clown. Am I growing my hair back out to be long again? Maybe. Probably. I just go through cycles of cutting my hair short and then growing it back out. That's just like how I've done things for the last like 10 years of my life. Is I grow my hair out where it's like past my shoulders. And then I'm like, man, I hate having long hair. I'm going to cut it all off. And then I get a short haircut. And then I'm like, I miss my long hair. Oh, I'm goated with the sauce. First try. Cold ring. I think if I move out of Florida, I won't care about having long hair that much. Because the hot, like, summer months with the humidity and having long hair is rough. The other thing that was rough about it is I was going back to the gym regularly, and, like, I'd have to wash my hair so often because I was just sweating a bunch. And when your hair is that long, if you wash it too much, it gets, like, really, like, brittle and shit. Karma coin, it's expensive, chat. I don't know about this one. I kind of need to worry about, like, surviving. A shield would be nice. All right, gemstone plus 10 strength.
Thank you.
I think we buy 2.
Thank you.
Mother's family heirloom is probably still better.
Thank you.
Just as like a general thing to use. I think we buy probably 3 library cards is fine for now. We'll buy a couple mana prisms in case it comes up. Let's get a shield. And I think that's it for now. Because I always have the library cards to come back to buy more stuff later. I'll buy a second one.
Farewell for now.
Is there a Soten map randomizer? Bro, I wish. Unfortunately, Symphony of the Night is a game that is way hard. I already had one. God damn it. It is very difficult to modify in that way. There is an area randomizer, but it is not really the same thing. A full, like, door transition randomizer would be fantastic. In my opinion. Creating the logic for it alone would be annoying, let alone figuring out a way to program it into the game would also be difficult. I think it's theoretically possible. The main issue is that the area transitions themselves are loaded in separately on the disc, and I don't think there's a way to load in every area at the same time. It might be possible on Xbox, funny enough. Because the way that Xbox 360 loads the game is different. I think the biggest hurdle right now is actually the disc issue, because the disc doesn't load every area at once. That broke it? Uh-oh. Son of a bitch. I had a disc issue once. My doctor gave me a cream for it. Nice. After decomp is over? Well, maybe. Yeah. That probably explains why map randos on SNES work better than PS1. Yeah, like, the PlayStation is notoriously very difficult to ROM hack for because you have to worry about, like, loading things off of a disc. Which changes, you know, all sorts of the way that games work and stuff like that. Thank you, Jinzeek, for the sub. I appreciate it. I think this should work. There we go. We don't get the item, but it's fine. There we go. Son of a bitch, I'm stoned. Map area random with backdash being an optional item you have to find. All right, let's not get too crazy. Let's have jumping to the left be an unlockable item. This isn't fucking Hollow Knight randomizer. Calm down. I think it's possible in the future. It's just we're a ways away from that. Can Hollow Knight map rando? There's a Hollow Knight map rando, yeah. I mean, that shit's just using Unity, so, like, you know. Any Unity modder would be able to figure that out. I'm pretty sure. And they already have. I'll take a strength potion. Calling Soten a game made in an engine is pretty disingenuous because it's not a game engine, it's just a game. Like, the engine exists only for this game. Game engines kind of imply that it's a thing that's used for multiple projects. Or something that is, like, more customizable. This game is not anything close to that. Son of a bitch. Well, the one item that we skipped, everybody. Can we get a round of applause for the one item that we skipped? The one relic check? So it has its own unique engine. I don't think calling it an engine makes sense. It's just a game. You know what I mean? It's a game that is programmed from the ground up to only work with itself. So calling it a game engine, I think, is disingenuous. Maybe I'm misinterpreting the definition of what a game engine is, though. I have heard rumors that there's similar foundations found in this game and its 3D renderer as well as Metal Gear Solid. But I don't think those have ever been hard confirmed. So maybe you could argue that they're running on a similar engine, but like at that point, it's like so different that it's not. The long and short of it is that the actual development of Soten behind the scenes isn't well known enough for anybody to make a definitive statement about what it is. At least that's my perspective on it, and I'm not an expert, so I can just be wrong. All I know is that the guys who are way smarter than me that mod this game know that load zones are an issue. 07 to Havoc. Dude, Havoc did kind of produce some of my favorite games. On God, no cap, for real, for real. Would have better luck trying to rebuild Soten in one of the Game Boy games. You could probably rebuild Soten in Dawn of Sorrow before you could rebuild Soten as a map randomizer, and then map rando Dawn of Sorrow version of Soten. Because there's a map rando for Dawn of Sorrow. If we just make a ROM hack that is Dawn of Sorrow, but it's Soten, we're basically there. Yeah, I think it's kind of like a moot point to talk about game engines pre PS2 era. Because, like, yeah, maybe they're like proto-engines in a way. Symphony of Sorrow coming to Patreon near you in 2025. Why did I do that again? What? Why? Am I stupid? Can I save this? With cheats? Am I too far gone? Oh my god. I'm cheating. I don't give a fuck. Grand Flune's out of logic. I'm drawn towards Grand Flune. It's something Kurt Vonnegut something. What just happened? I used my one rewind that I get per seed. Everybody knows this. I have time traveler's powers due to my ability. I created a time paradox when I went back in time to play Symphony of the Night on the E3 build in 1997. So I can use my time travel powers once per seed. Everybody knows that. It's not cheating. Yeah, skill issue. You guys haven't developed your own time travel powers? Dagoth Blitz. That's the first I think I've ever heard that one. Turns out it was Grand Flune after all. It could also be Spikebreaker. I didn't open the entrance shortcut, did I? Nope. So I can't even use the entrance warp here. We got Spikebreaker earlier. Maybe it's a sign. Well, the issue with that is I can't go to Spikebreaker with just Thrust Sword. You need Leapstone at the very least to gain enough height to get to that location. Okay. I'm gonna try this exactly once. Because this will save me like 5 minutes. Oops. Come on. That didn't work. There we go. That should work. What? What do you mean? Is it a subpixel issue? It might be a subpixel issue. Nope. No, that's too much. Glorpium. Look, this will save time. Does this work? What? I said I'll try this exactly once. Proceeds to do this for the next 5 minutes. There we There we go. Well, not gamer anymore. A glitcher and cheater, yes. Realistically, all I was going to do was just go to the next... I'm just skipping the backtracking to the next warp room. It's okay, guys. It's fine. Everything's fine. Real speedrunner? Yeah, this... Maybe this preset wouldn't be so bad if you're allowed to fucking use glitches. Maybe we should change the rule set. But yeah, this shit is annoying. What preset is this? This is speedrun preset, aka torture yourself. Because that's the thing is when you get... Dude, my computer is literally exploding. When you get the opportunity to do speedrun skips every once in a while, it's cool. When you're forced to do them all the time to progress, linearly over and over and over again, because most speedrun skips are very slow to like, they leave you in vulnerable, slow spots afterwards. It's just rough, man. It's just rough. Also, this is a fun one. You can soft lock yourself here if you're not careful. Well, the library card helps, but... We also bought library cards, and I guess I could have used those, actually, instead of cheating. Yeah, I could have used the library cards to, like, mitigate some of the time loss instead of cheating, huh? Speaking of, we are not going to Grand Floon. Ain't no way we are going to Grand Floon. You can jump out. You need a dive kick off of an enemy. If you kill all the enemies, you can't get out. You can't just jump out. This man is skipping Heart of Vlad. We'll Heart of Vlad later. We don't need it right now anyways. Because this is going to be Vanilla Soul of Bat. Everybody knows that. Actually, it's going to be Silver Ring that leads to Vanilla Soul of Bat. Wolf? I mean, that's basically Soul of Bat, because I can start flying with Mist Rises. That isn't in logic, thank God. I think Mist Rising is... The Mist Wolf Rising is not in logic, so... Gravity Boots? I'll take it. It also can be Silver Ring with this setup, so we could just be... Man, this is such a fast speedrun. It's just gonna be Silver Ring down there, which is gonna lead to like Gravity Boots or something. Why the fuck is this 9 complexity? Oh my god. And the thing is, you might be thinking, wow, this seed sucks. This is every speedrun seed, by the way. They are all like this. Mathematically, they cannot get much better. When you have something that's 9 complexity and there's no way to skip the complexity at all, 9, am I counting? No. We just know the complexity counts based off of like a minimum, essentially. That's how the presets are generated. So speedrun preset has a minimum of 9. So 9 steps in the complexity chain before you're allowed to finish the game. Should I just warp, I guess? Yeah. Yeah, it can be higher than 9, but the minimum is 9. So essentially what the randomizer does is it creates a bunch of different relic layouts randomly and then checks, hey, does this equal 9 complexity? If yes, generate the seed. If no, reroll and make another one. So seed generation can take a while because of that. It's been significantly increased in speed as of late. The logic is a lot faster now. Yeah, this is whatever. That's fine. What's the max possible in something like safe logic? I believe it's mathematically improbable. Like you're more likely to win the lottery 17 times in a row, I think, or something insane like that. Like you're more likely that just due to random fluctuations in quantum vacuum energy that you have another Big Bang generate manifesting in your living room. But I think it's still mathematically possible for it to be 14. Because each time you go up a complexity layer, it's like an order of magnitude less likely to generate. Something like that. Yeah, I'm not a math wizard, but I do understand the basics. We can do this real quick since we're down here. It's like a quick out of logic check. Yeah, if you do like a pixel perfect double jump thrust sword there, you can do it without mist, but the rhino draws a shape on a piece of paper, it shoots it with a shotgun. If all the pellets from the blast hit within the shape, the randomizer passes it regardless of the layout. If not, the pellets are within the shape, it rejects it and sends it back and does another one, yeah. And it does it over and over and over again. So the higher the complexity, the smaller the shape, essentially. This sword was forged by elves. Thanks, elves. American measurements, thank God. Yeah, exactly. Think of it this way. Gun. Oh, my American brain can finally comprehend. Keebler ass sword. You know what's funny? In my mind, I've always made that connection. I've never said it out loud. I'm like, forged by elves. You mean like the guys who make those cookies? Oh, man, that's funny. Wolf! Poggers! That doesn't really do much for us, but... Cookie sword. Can both rings be behind the same layer? Yeah. They can. You can have branching paths in complexity. Like, that's allowed. It's the same reason why, like, we call things like random Vlads or random rings. Like, they're part of the complexity chain, but they kind of just branch off and die on one step. But you can have multiple steps branch out. The Mistwolf is real. Thankfully, Mistwolfing is not in logic for flight in this preset. That is the one thing that makes this preset not actual ass, but doo-doo shit. Is there any requirement for a second castle other than glasses? Flight. And flight is classified as mist plus power of mist, leapstone plus gravity boots, or bat. So those three options are the only in-logic versions of flight in most presets. This preset also allows for transformation plus gravity boots to be considered flight, or thrust sword plus gravity boots to be considered flight. Yep, it is the other ring, as I suspected. Second castle with mist sounds ass. It is ass. It happens, though. Do I think the ferryman is union? Do you think it's one ferryman, or do you think it's like a set of twins? It has to be bat. It can be gravity boots. It doesn't have to be bat. Because... Wait, what did we find at Spikebreaker again? I don't even remember what we found. It was mist. And what did we find behind mist? Leapstone? No. What did we find behind mist again? This? Oh, it was merman? So it can't be bat. Well, I guess actually it can be, yeah, because it's in logic differently. I keep forgetting that speedrun logic is different. 20 damage for an arrow to the knee? Do you guys remember that meme? What a proto meme. In the nascent age of the internet. Early owls? What the fuck is that? They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Yeah. True, they are doing that. Very person, we live in 2024. Show respect. My bad. My bad, my bad. On God, I'm gonna get canceled for that. No! The woke mob is taking the hobbits to Isengard. Ferry them, true. Ferry them goes hard. Not gonna lie. So this has to be flight, though, of some kind. Right? Right? Oh, it's the worst one! 46 minutes already? Oh my Christ. Dude. If I was playing Lycanthrope, I'd be like finishing the seed right about now. Meanwhile, we're like 1/3 of the way done with the first castle. Yeah, we're probably like halfway done. Boo! Reading? No, I would never. Let's do this. Endless pain and suffering? This really is Castlevania. Yeah. Spoilers, this preset's gonna rank really low. Dude, computer. Stop destroying yourself. Cancel self-destruct sequence. Not lower than glitch. Glitch logic is also pretty rough, yeah. I'll grab it. Speedrun logic, you know what it reminds me a lot of, if you guys have been following any of the Super Metroid Map Rando stuff? This is like playing... This is like our version of playing anything higher than like hard difficulty in the map rando generation. The only difference is that we don't have a randomly generated map. It's just requiring you to do a lot of useless, annoying bullshit that slows the game down tremendously just because it's theoretically possible to do. What up, Rabu? It's like, oh, it's theoretically possible to bomb jump up this entire shaft. Guess we got to do it. It's not like actually difficult to execute a lot of this stuff. The thrust sword stuff can be a little difficult to execute and a little finicky because you could like be forced to dive kick off of enemies and stuff. And the enemies are random and, you know, have random patterns and shit. Can I please not die to all rocks? Thank you. Either way. Why Allrock's green? He's actually the Hulk. He's the first Hulk, actually. People think it's because he's like a vampire. It's actually the radiation. Dracula is a nuclear scientist after all. It's not easy being green. Yeah. Dracula's son keeps showing up and kicking my ass. Holy sword. I would never pick that up. Never in a million years. One thing we could do to add more logic to the randomizer, if we could program it in after the decomp is done, is like objective doors. Things that only open after you've acquired a specific relic. Basically just steal like the missile doors and power bomb doors from Super Metroid. Like, oh, this is a wolf door. You need wolf to open this. Which seed is this? The preset is Speedrun. The seed is irrelevant. It's called Crabs Are Bad. We can do that now. I mean, yeah, if you want some arbitrary locks and stuff to change up the logic, like, that's, like, theoretically possible, so, like, fuck it. I don't think it would be a good idea. I mean, having those doors does help the logic for something like a map rando as well. Not that we're, you know, anywhere close to doing a map rando. But just adding more arbitrary locks can be a way to force complexity. Doggy doors, exactly. I mean, you guys kind of already are kind of doing that with the modified map pieces, where you're forced to use transformations to get past certain areas and stuff. There's a doggy door that blocks the Allrock's boss fight. No, I didn't get the slope boost. Come on. Thank you. Like custom Newcastle. I think that's going to be really tough, though. And having it work on a PS1, or at the very least be like possible to play on emulator. I mean, the extra like 8 megabytes expansion could make it a lot easier, but still. So what's to count down to decomp and someone giving Alucard big naturals? I mean, Alucard could probably get big naturals tomorrow. People have already added custom sprites to the game. Oh, thank God, we have Gas Cloud. What was I gonna do? I was honestly thinking in my head, dude, I just need Gas Cloud. That's the relic that'll stop this from being the most painful thing I've ever experienced ever. I landed on that ledge? Wow, I didn't expect that. If I could play as Samus with all of her abilities in the Castlevania Symphony of the Night castle, that'd be kind of hype. With them heavies? I've never heard anybody refer them heavies. I don't know why that feels so vulgar to me compared to naturals. Naturals is funny. Heavies? That just makes me feel bad. Like, oh no, you have back problems now. Like, I'm not even trying to objectify or sexualize in any way. I'm just talking about the physics of the matter. Fucking the constant of gravity, 9.8 meters per second, bro. Like, we're just talking about things logistically here. I don't think I ever have, no. Speaking of back pain, dude, I think I need to see a chiropractor. My nerve pain is acting up again, which sucks. I think it's genetic. I think I just have like lower back spinal issues. I was talking to my mom about it, and she's like, yeah, kind of runs in the family. And I'm like, man, that sucks. Aging is bad. I mean, it's partially my own fault, I think, because I live a lifestyle that is relatively sedentary, all things considered. And there was a period of time where I was trying to counteract that by exercising, like, regularly. And then I got lazy. And then my car broke down. And then it's like, well, I can just go outside. And then I look outside, it's 100 degrees, 100% humidity. The UV index is 99,000 million %. It's an 11 out of 10. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to go outside. So, you know, standing desk, that could help. For sure. But then that's money. And then that's also like, I already have a perfectly good working desk. Standing desks are pretty expensive. The alligators are the least of my issues, man. Alligators are pretty chill. What car do I have? I'll give you the VIN number, yeah, and the license plate number and my social security number real quick. I drive a Prius. I like dogging on people when they ask for anything that could possibly be personal information, and then I just give it to them anyways. And the issue with the car is like it's an AC issue. So it's like not, it's still drivable, but in Florida, it's basically not drivable. Without working AC. Like I'm legitimately at risk of heat stroke if I try and drive in the summer weather. Even at night, it's still, like, very hot. God, I hate cars. I just hate that they're expensive to maintain. That's your problem? Priuses suck? I mean, I don't know. I haven't heard many issues about Priuses outside of, like, this one issue that I'm having, but maybe I could be wrong. Like, I'm very happy with the car outside of this one issue. And I've had the car for, like, 6 years now with no other issues, so... It is what it is. To be fair, you could always just get it regardless of what's going on. You could always just get a car. That just has manufacturing issues or just wear and tear or whatever. Like it's just a thing that can't happen. It's kind of the luck of the draw thing, you know? Like different cars are going to be worn down in different ways because cars are inherently objects that do get more worn down over time. It's not like cars don't age like fine wine. You are constantly exploding shit in the Grand Falloon, suck my dick and balls. But yeah, it's an internal combustion engine, like... That's just life. I mean, if I didn't have to use a car, I wouldn't. Oh no, what happened? What, in the seed? It's just speedrun, dude. Thank you, Nightstorm. To my car. Oh, the AC doesn't work. I will say the one thing I'm most frustrated about is they do have to go into the they have to get to the actual HVAC system inside the car, which is located behind the dashboard. So they have to like literally take the entire front end of my car apart inside. No, it's a HVAC system. It's not the compressor. It's essentially the electronic system that dictates all of the doors and like mechanisms that move the air around the cabin. That's shitty. Yeah, but like I knew it was a possibility when I went to go take it in, so it sucks. It's gonna be very expensive to fix, but I also haven't had to spend any money on this car in the last like since I paid it off. It's like I've just basically been buying gas and everything else has been, you know, paid off. It sucks, but like life happens, you know? What is it? It's a Prius. If I was having like issues with the battery, that'd be way worse. Thankfully, it's, you know, something that's relatively a simple fix. It's just very labor intensive, so the mechanic is going to obviously charge me for that labor. Because it's like an 8-hour job to just take the cabin apart and like get to the location where the problem is. Toyota cars are just very ugly. Okay. Hold on. Let me look around and see. Oh, the seed's incompletable. Oh, thank God. I thought I was bad at the game. No, the seed actually just generated incompletable. Thank God. That's sick. We didn't skip any checks. We did every check in the game that's available to us. No one has touched this preset in years. Yeah, it turns out it's incompletable. Let's go do Richter skip and fucking finish this shit out, I guess. Just end it here, F tier preset? Nah, we gotta see this to the end. I'm not gonna let this speedrun preset ruin my day. Are we sure this didn't get updated to require glitches or something? There must be something wrong with like the logic.
Souls and make them your slaves.
Panda Ozao? Ozao? Is that how I say it? I'm so sorry. It's been 7 months and I'm still messing up your name. Panda, thank you for the prime. But was it ever touched? No. I mean, I think the issue is it's inheriting safe logic, complexity 9. When back in the day, it was when it had its own logic. Because this used to be complexity 7 back in the day. I do know that for a fact this used to be complexity 7, and it didn't used to have the item stat randomization. So I think somewhere along the line, it got broken because of that. Why didn't we use the library card? Good question. I forgot I had 10 of them. This seed has broken my brain, and it's look. I forgot I even had gravity boots, okay? It's fine. We'll just Richter skip real quick.
Tribute. You steal
Jackie May,
men's
thank you very much for the
souls
prime as
and
well.
make them your slaves.
I know with Power of Wolf, you have to like set it up so lightly differently. There we go.
You steal men's souls.
The prop.
and make them your slaves.
Thank you for the 2 months as well. Thanks for all the subs, guys. Let's go. Round even number. Huge. complexity. It's just seems like people follow the rules of the rando, how many actually count complexity. It's a very important skill to count complexity, for sure. In Symphony of the Night rando, it's like the most important skill for like doing well, because it gives you a hint as to where the final Vlad, like the final piece of the puzzle is. And if you can go straight to that location, you can skip like a bunch of checks and save a bunch of time. Thank you, Neon Future, for the sub as well. It's not difficult to do if you're able to just remember the order in which you gained relics, and then you just count up from there. Anyone with problems with gifted subs? What kind of problems? Well, yes, the Soten Randomizer's complexity system is kind of the only way to make guesses as to like how to finish a seed. Because essentially, you can make educated guesses in a preset with complexity by basically saying like, okay, I know that, for example, the Holy Glass's location is guarded by multiple required items. Therefore, it's a higher complexity on average location. Therefore, if I haven't checked it yet, I could go check it.
And make them your slaves.
It might be a mobile issue, unfortunately. Thank you, Neon Future, for the gifted sub. If you're not able to gift subs on mobile, I'm going to be really upset. Realistically, you probably shouldn't gift subs on mobile because they charge you extra. Is the exclamation mark mobile sub still a thing? I think that might still work. Exclamation mark mobile sub? Does that work? Yeah, there you go. You want to do it through the actual web page itself, because if you do it through the app, Apple/Google takes a cut of whatever money is spent on their platforms. Therefore, you're just spending extra money that goes to a corporation that isn't like involved. So in general, if you're spending money on Twitch, go to the web page first to do it. Can I send you the PPF? I didn't create a PPF, but I can, I think, because I still have the web page up. And I can have it just produce the same seed, but with a PPF. I'll do that in a second. Let's try and find the last two Vlad relics. Gotta love rent seeking. Look, it's the dream to accrue value through no effort of your own and no labor of your own. That's like what, you know, the labor value economics theory, Marxism, I don't know. I'm out of my depth here, man. I'm just saying words that I've heard on the internet. How goes the Soten? The seed seems to be broken. Unless I just didn't pick up holy glasses. Like, did I go to a location that had holy glasses and not pick it up because of the item randomization? That might also be possible. But nobody noticed me do that. I don't think. Nobody's brought it up yet, at the very least. Yeah. At least we got Soul Bat. Sunglasses were 0. I don't remember seeing Any glasses? Don't you have 700 mana prisms? I have 10. But yes. There was a karma coin in the shop, but we didn't have the... Well, we maybe could have had the money for it. I should have bought more mana prisms. Sunglasses was the library shop relic? Was it? Then if so, then that's a skill issue on my behalf for not reading. That's fine. It happens. I'm tired of the goddamn item randomization, though. It's probably the worst general setting that has ever existed in the randomizer. It's cool that it can exist, but it is such a pain in the ass. I get a library card back. I can. I'm gonna get all the relics first, then save, then library card to double check. But I could believe that I missed it in the library. It wouldn't be the first time. Ow. Item rando is just really annoying to play with more than anything else because it's like you pick up a bunch of items and then you have to go into the inventory and be like, Yasetsuna. This says red rust, but it's not. I think it's ableist against me because I'm dyslexic. And I'm canceling the randomizer because of it. The randomizer is canceled. Yasutsuno is correct. There's reasons for that. It's because the description has to not lie. I'll take that. I said I'll take that, please. Just give me the stopwatch and free my soul. I'm... Thank you. I'm surprised I didn't drop any of those wing smashes. There's another one. No! It's about the principle of the matter, okay? Also, creature has the last Vlad. I'm calling it now. 1 in 5 chance. I don't care the odds. Don't tell me the odds. He missed the easy one. It's not about missing the easy... You guys wouldn't understand. You've never been, like, adamant about doing anything in your life other than eat hot chip, scratch doo-doo ass. It's about the principle of the matter. Fuck you, creature. Only ever not a relic when it's my ass trying to... Whatever. Schrodinger's creature. If I had skipped him, it would have been the last relic. You have a bidet? Honestly, The way the world should work, all right? Welcome to modern society. I'm adamant about having Milk Bob back. Well, we all can't get what we want now. That's a part of growing up. Milk Bob is dead and we killed him. We sealed his soul away in the cursed PlayStation 1 SpongeBob Super Sponge video game. I have the Milk Bob asset. No. We can't bring him back to life. This is a Pet Cemetery situation, okay? Don't do it. He's been milked to death, yeah. Don't disturb the dead. It's not good. We can't change the balance of life and death. Didn't you learn nothing from Elden Ring? He's my fucking neighbor. Somebody didn't read the Elden Ring manifestos. Fuck! How's it going, Tom? We're just suffering for our sins. We thought that we could play God and randomize Symphony of the Night, and we never stopped to ask if we what's Jurassic Park something could. Never stopped to ask if we should, etc. etc. Thoughts on V Rising? I've never played it. I'm sure it's a cool game. I'm about to get Galamothed. I have a feeling I'm about to get Galamothed. Make Milk Bob a emote at least. I guess we could. Milk Bob effigy. Nah, I'll write a book. I'll call it Milk Bob Elegy, and then I'll run for vice president. Somewhere in there, we may or may not fornicate with a couch. Etc. etc. Allegedly. Allegedly. The fuck are you guys talking about? Wait, what? I think I might be... I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep. I'm like meme on me. I'm like 7 layers deep on this meme sandwich. Like, I barely even understand what it's of course it's Galamoth. Fuck me. The meme-plexity layer 12. See, the joke was, you said Milk Bob Effigy, which kind of sounds like Hillbilly Elegy, which is a book written by J.D. Vance, who is running for vice president. And also, allegedly, fucked a couch. Thank you for showing up to my, shit jokes from the twitch.tv/DragonBlitz stream explained. On next episode, we'll finally explain what the fuck is a Milk Bob. Until then, subscribe, leave a like and a comment, and join the Patreon. Where's my strength potions? I know I got one. Not even jumping? I don't need to. Why jump? Why do anything? Life is meaningless. Life is pain. As I just killed the god of time and death. Me at the start of the seed. Oh boy! Can't wait to play my favorite game, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Me at the end of the seed. When will the suffering end? Realistically, not getting the glasses wasn't even that much time loss, all things considered. All right, let's double check real quick. I got the library cards. We've reached Castlevania fan levels of depression.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this.
Seas beyond magical.
Thank you.
Oops. Man, fuck item randomizer. It's ableist, bro. I can't read. I can't read because I'm too busy reading chat. We need to cancel the randomizer. I refuse to play the randomizer until they apologize. They need to make an apology video. Also, fuck these bats in particular. I skipped the book relic. Yeah, because what am I going to do with that? I can't read. Soden has an RPG Maker ass UI. Yeah, Soden's UI is not amazing, but. Oop. Next one. At least we all got a good laugh out of this, right? Right? Milk Bob eulogy. That's a different, not elegy, eulogy. You know what? Good enough. Close enough. R.I.P. Someone tried to do that? In RPG Maker? How? How the fuck you make anything in RPG Maker that's not an RPG? I feel like I clicked Twitch, but I was taken to TikTok. The TikTokification. Jesus Christ, saying words is hard. The TikTokification of this website fucking sucks. And I wish they would stop. Man, I don't really got that many good weapons, huh? All things considered. Oh well. You can do whatever in RPG Maker XP. Am I planning on joining the Bounty Hunter event tonight? Probably not, to be honest. I'm trying to get through this tier list and then maybe play some Super Metroid later. God, this seed sucked. I played it bad, but also it's a speedrun seed. They're all bad, man. There's nothing fun about forcing somebody to do the dog shit, like, glitchless speedrun tech in this game. Because the glitchless speedrun tech in this game is not fun. It's just not. It's, like, cool you can do it, and if you can get some out-of-logic checks done with it, it's not the end of the world. But, man, is it not fun. It does overstay its welcome, yeah. Surely you're dead now, right, Dracula? Right? Surely this is a one-side... Thank you. Oy, ay, ay. It just proves that out-of-logic checks are necessary, and maybe that complexity sucks. I don't think complexity as a concept sucks. It's just... It can be annoying when you force complexity via very narrow constraints.
Sarcasm. For what profit is it to a man?
I think complexity is a good system to give people a reason to, like, make reads on how the seed can play out. Otherwise, it's just pure random, which, you know, feels a little too much like gambling.
Tell me, what
you know,
were Lisa's last words?
F tier, guys, I would never put speedrun in F tier. It's just against what I stand for. I would never do that. Now, speedrun, I will burn it with fire. For sure. But I'm not going to put it in F tier. This should not exist. I would be happy if speedrun just got deleted. Genuinely. There is no reason to ever play this. There's a reason nobody plays it. It's bad. It's very bad. It's like the opposite of speedrunning. Yes, you're doing speedrun tricks, but when you force people to do speedrun tricks in an hour-and-a-half long randomizer, you don't feel like you're speedrunning. Also, it's ableist. You know what? New tier. Add row below. Ableist. That's how you spell ableist. Anyways. Am I right about this? Surely I'm right, and you'll agree with me in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and join the live stream over on twitch.tv/DragonBlitz. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, YouTube.